Good evening, dear tutor and classmates. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I am here tonight to share with you some of the information I could extract from this article named Supporting English Language Learners Through Technology. I really took the time to peruse this article. I found it very interesting because, as we know, technology has become one of the biggest and also most important tool in our days, right? So I think if we as English teachers wish to reel our students' attention in concerning the topics we are, teaching them, we want them to work on, then it becomes crucial. It becomes necessary for us to include the use of technology into our classrooms. Now, unfortunately, we know and I have read and heard of many schools here in our country that do not have the privilege to have access to this beautiful tool called technology. By technology, I'm speaking about computers, tablets, maybe the use or the connection, a good connection to the internet, many resources that really bring excitement, happiness, and that, as I said before, can catch the attention of our students when they are inside our classrooms. We don't want to have students like feeling bored of our classrooms. They don't feel like comfortable. They don't feel like they want to learn English. They find English difficult. They find English is like, I have had students come up to me saying, and they have said to me, Teacher Mike, I found English like it's an upside down language. The words are placed in a very disorganized or different way than the way we used our words in Spanish, and it's reasonable, right? Because English and Spanish, as many people say, I don't think they're right, but English and Spanish are not the same language. They don't have the same structure. I'm speaking about the phrasal verbs and the expressions and idioms they have, Americans have in English. So this is really crucial for us to understand that if we try to include and adopt those beautiful tools, technology tools, materials into our classrooms, I'm confident that our classroom or our class in this case, it's going to turn out to or it's going to turn out to be a more interesting class. And I'm sure that the students are going to feel like, oh, I'm gonna be like waiting for that class. I'm going to, I'm going to be expecting to have this class because it's become a very gorgeous and attractive class, right? Now we want to infuse this magical tool into this instruction, right? As I said before, right, this tool called technology not only helps students to acquire a good understanding in a second language, but also enhances, improves the motivation and the confidence in the students. Now, we speak about the way we can teach English as a second language students. We find in this field that visual information can provide the necessary bridge or scaffold for, between everyday language and more difficult academic language. In addition, I also found this article, and I have taken some notes about this information here. I have some notes here on my right. In addition, technology allows the students to show what they have learned in multiple ways, offering a more accurate assessment of their growth. Now, as I said, some schools all over the world are currently installing these cutting-edge hardware that are tremendous. It is just a tremendous tool at the time of bringing a topic in any area or subject that in the past used to be like a headache for students, and that includes me too, right? And this new technology has superseded the old, but good at certain point traditional materials in our early years when we were students, right? Like, do you guys remember the chalk, the chalkboard? It was green. It was replaced by the whiteboard. The chalk was replaced by the markers. And when these changes came to our lives, in the education process we were having, we found them like awesome. We now can erase what we have written on the board with the eraser, the marker is awesome. But now, times have changed. The technology has evolved. So now these people feel more confident when they have these, not a whiteboard, but now they call these an interactive whiteboard. You can have a tablet and a pen. It's called like an optical pen. You can write on the tablet. This is actually the technology I'm using right now at the academy I'm working for. And I can write something on the tablet. And what I'm writing on the tablet, it is immediately displayed on the screen of a TV, right? It's a very big TV, huge TV. I think it's 49 or 52 inches. It's a big TV. Now it calls the attention of the student. The student can see me writing on the board, on the screen. In this case, I just have to turn upside the pen to erase what I have written. It's becoming awesome for them. It is also calling or attracting, the students' attention. And as I said before, this technology has brought a lot of several changes into our education, the way we're teaching English in this case. There are numerous benefits of an interactive whiteboard, the one I'm using at work right now, the interactive whiteboard, over a traditional chalkboard. You know, chalkboard, the green one we used to use back in the 1992, 1994. And for example, the teacher no longer needs to erase notes from the board in order to make room for more information. Another thing I can do with this new interactive whiteboard is that I may go back and forth between different pages of notes in order to help my students make connections with previous lessons. It is just fantastic. We can talk about document cameras into our classrooms to make the class even more exciting, interesting to all the students that are inside the classroom. We can use them to project pictures, pages from textbooks, images. So the learner is always able to see what is being addressed while listening to the information. This is just fantastic. People are just finding this technology attractive. It's like in English they say an eye-catching thing that is very attractive to our students, and they feel that it's not the same class they used to have 2, 3 years, 5 years ago, but it's changed. They feel more comfortable. This is a long topic, so there is a lot of ground to cover. I cannot cover this in just 7 minutes. Time is flying by, as I always say to my students. I need to finish this here, but I just wanted to share with you, this is the piece of information I could understand from this awesome article I read a few days ago. Bye, people. God bless you. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and catch you later, people. God bless you. Bye-bye.